Okay, great. So now that our project folder has been downloaded, we can go ahead and extract it to your desired location. I'm just going to keep it on my downloads folder, so you can go inside your project folder, and in there you will find two folders, one named admin portal, which contains the React front end code, and then one named backend, which contains an ASP.NET Core solution for the backend, and a membership.backpack file which contains sealed data for your database. And for the purposes of this tutorial, I'm just going to get started by setting up the front end, just because node modules take quite some time to install. So we're just going to hop over onto Visual Studio Code. Once that is opened up, we can go ahead and open up our terminal and paste in the following command to install your node modules and legacy-peer dependencies. Great. While that is busy installing, we can go over to our Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio and set up our database. And this entails just right-clicking on your databases folder and importing your data tier application. Clicking on next to get started with the imports, and then navigating to your project folder and selecting on your membership.backpack file. And my project folder in this case is under users, downloads, and Box Fusion membership. So after you select your backpack file, you can go ahead and open that up. Click on next to continue with the process, and you can choose your own database name, but for the purposes of this tutorial, since it is a membership management application, I'm just going to leave it at membership. So you click on next to continue and finally finish to finalize the importation process. Great. While that is busy importing, we can go back to our project folder and navigate to the root. Once we're there, we can navigate into the backend folder and open up the boxfusion.membership solution to finish setting up our backend. So I'm just going to open that up with Visual Studio 2022. Great. Once Visual Studio has opened up, we can go ahead and navigate to the Solution Explorer and right-click on the solution name to restore your NuGet packages. Great. Once that as that's installing, we can go ahead to Microsoft SQL Server Management to see if the import has finished, and it has. So we can go ahead and close that up. Open Microsoft SQL Server again and navigate to your membership database, which was just created. Open up your tables, and as you can see, we already have pre-seeded data for your convenience. And let's just go ahead and open one of these up so you can see what it has. Great. As you can see, there is one person with the name of system and last name of administrator. Weird name, but here we are. Great. Once that is done restoring, we can go ahead and run our backend solution. Once the backend solution is up and running, you will be redirected to a Swagger instance like so, with the different app services that are available in the system, and also the local host of the backend, which is to be connected to the front end, as you will see in a second. Let's just go ahead and navigate to our Visual Studio to see if our node modules are done installing, and they are. So we can go ahead and make sure that the back end is indeed connected to the front end by navigating to public, static, config, and then to web.config.js, and making sure that the base URL is the same as the one for your back end. So once that has been confirmed, we can go ahead and fire up the front end by running this command, npm run dev. Great. It says that the server has started on localhost 3000, so we can go ahead and copy that link and go paste it alongside our backend solution, just so we can see them side by side. Okay, great. Once our front end instance open up, you will be redirected to our admin portal login, or accepting username admin and password 123 QWE all lowercase. Great, you can then go in and hit the sign in button to be redirected to our admin portal. Great, once on the admin portal, we do have just a basic layout of a dashboard with a few components pre-seeded for your convenience. As you can see on the left side here is a collapsible sidebar panel with pre-configured menu items for your convenience, as you will see later on in the tutorial. There is a logo section, and there's a collapsible panel with all the plugins used in this framework, which include and design, prettier, lens stage, darker, and all those nice pretty things. There's also a versioning toggle, which we will get into later on. There's an edit mode toggle, and the side is your profile information, which we will all get into later on the tutorial. But all of these nice little features make configuring and building your applications so much easier and optimizes the whole process.